that silicone is really hard to work with. It's not that hard, but when you're first starting out, it's a bit challenging. So when casting dragon skin, you want to make sure that you get equal parts, which you can get with either measuring or by weight. So for the pigment, you only mix it to part A. You don't want to put in too much because then it won't cure, so you want to put in just enough, and if it's too little then it kind of looks like this. I'll probably have to redo these because it looks kind of translucent-y. And then when you're mixing part A and part B together, you want to make sure you scrape the sides so you get everything and get the full bottom, so that everything mixes together. And then we'll use the syringe so that we can get inside all of those details there. So this is being poured this slowly because the longer your silicone travels down to the mold, the less air bubbles you're going to get in because the pathway is so skinny that there's not a lot of air that can get in. It just takes a lot longer, but it works. This is already starting to set. No! You have to work really fast with silicone. That should be good. This is going to be the tricky part. Getting this. Okay. Hope that worked. If not, then his mouth's not going to work. And then we just pour the rest of the silicone into the pour spout. Okay, well that's all the silicone. Let's hope that was enough. And then just like turn it around slowly to make sure that you can get into all the crevices. Anything that you may have missed. You should be good. And I'll make sure that it's, when you dry it, or let it cure, you put it in a spot where it won't roll around. Make sure that's level. And that's how I think you should pour silicone. If it's not the right way, then don't listen to this video. For seaming, what you need to do is you'll take your silicone hand out of the mold or head or whatever it is, and you'll have a lot of extra. So what you do is you take cuticle knives, and what you have to do is you have to cut as close as you can to the edge of the arm to get all that excess off. And then what you have to do is kind of dig kind of a V trench, because you can see with the cuticle knives it like forms that V. And then with that V trench made, you mix a new batch of silicone, just a little bit, with the same color. Take a palette knife and then smooth it into the V trench. And then you take 99% alcohol, and it has to be 99% because it's the only one that can be used with silicone. And then you take a fan brush, dip your fan brush into the 99% alcohol, and then you just fan the silicone to get a nice smooth surface. And it takes a really long time, it's really tedious, but it's worth it in the end, and lots of practice makes it better.